Hey guys, Eric here with Rainy Ridge Woodworking and more.
Tell me all about it. You don't say.
You see here in front of you, I got some white oak boards here. A friend of ours commissioned us to do a little sign for the front of their house for a Christmas gift for his wife. He didn't really give us, he told us what he wants on it and kind of gave us a guesstimate on the max that we can make it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down. Ooh, get this to focus again. Sorry, guys. I'm going to cut them down to about 36 inches. I'm going to make it about 36 inches by 32 wide. I can get 2 out of each board here once I get them cut down, and which I'll cut them a little bit longer. And then I'll square it up once I get everything glued up and everything. This one's a smidge wider. I might leave it, I may rip it down to 4 inches. The other 3 are 4 inches. And then I gotta get them milled down a little bit more. One of them is, they're all just a little bit over 1.5 inches. I'm trying to decide if I want to go right at 1.5 inches or if I want to take them down a little bit thinner. Sorry, I keep hitting the phone right in my face. Still getting used to this dual camera on this phone. Kind of like being able to show you what I'm looking at, but see me at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you like this or not. If you don't like it, I won't do it again. So, but yeah, I gotta get these in the shop, get them cut down, and then start getting them milled up to rough size where I want them. And then we can get them glued together and go from there. So, be right back. All right, so right now I've got a few already cut. I got a couple more here to cut. I'm cutting them down up to 37 inches. That will give me an extra inch. And then once we get everything glued up, I can take the track saw and square it up, make sure, and cut it down to final size. But right now I'm just kind of rough cutting these, and then I need to run these through the planer, get them down to almost final thickness, because once it's all glued up, it's not going to fit through the planer. And then get the edges squared up and be ready to get this thing glued up. So, like I said, I'm just marking these to 37. Oh, I almost forgot. I forgot to square up my end. This one wasn't too bad, but that last one was horrible. Now I can remark my 37 inches. And I know it's probably a little overkill. Probably don't need the square, but I still like to.
Just in case.
So now we can get these things down to final thickness and then run them through the joiner. We'll be ready to start gluing up. All right, so Tina's got everything routed out. I went through and sanded off some of the black paint from where we did the stencil work. I got some more sanding I'll have to do, but I don't have to resand it anyway, because we're going to hit this with some black spray paint for the letters and everywhere that she's carved out, and then I'll go back through and sand it again. So it's looking good so far. All right, so we got everything painted. Now all we gotta do is wait for this paint to dry and sand it back down, put some finish on, and she'll be done.
Hey guys, so we didn't know if we was going to do a video on this for sure or not. Still not completely sure, since we got to get permission from who it's for.
You see it, you know we got permission.
And after Christmas. But Eric's putting some finishing touches. I'm going to swap this around. And this is what we've made. Eric's touching up the cow there. As you can see, it's for, well, Paul had us make it. It's for Anita over at Paul Case Farms. We did it out of white oak and did a glue up. I don't have one white oak board that big. So, yeah, we carved out the names, carved out the cow. Eric's like, you know what? Let's put a cross on there. So, I hope she likes it.
Something new at the Case Ranch.
Nice.